Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Thanks everybody who made the premiere of Vault 88. That is my bread timer going off in the background. And yes, I'm making bread. I know. If you're not first, you're last. That's right. Hey, no problem, Awesome. No problem, Detour. Thanks everybody for hanging out at the premiere and here. So, what am I doing here, you might ask? I have the beginnings of Cappy's 10 item challenge in front of me. And I want to find that link real quick. Let's see here. Go to my notifications. Here we go. I found it. I think. Here we go. I think I found it. I did. All right. So here is that is Cappy's challenge she issued today. So I was going to try to put something together. Hey, Anzo, what's up? So the challenge says 10 different build items only. You can place the same item more than once, but you can't use more than 10. And you must use a bed, a seat, lighting, storage, and a turret. Okay, I've got 4 of those. 5 with the tent. So let's see. It's okay, Anzo. The video's there whenever you'd like to check it out. I need a pillar, a shiller rather. And yeah, Barry, I totally practiced with the task kill function, and I even opened up a second desktop to see if I could close the Fallout on the I guess administrator desktop, and it did work. I wish that I would have known the right thing to type then, but that's okay. Hey, thanks, Cappy. I appreciate it. I do appreciate everybody hanging out there. So what am I doing here? Oh, well, we're going to put a bed in this truck. And you know how these vehicles can be. So let's try it. Yeah, it's all right. You can go back and watch it later. Okay, so I can only use... So what kind of lighting would I want? Well... Yeah, check it out and see if you can put something together. And we'll all support Cappy's challenge. I think for my lighting, I'm going to go with barrels. So that'll be my lighting element. So you have to have a bed, a seat, lighting, storage, turret. I've got all that. Yeah, yeah that took several days to build, but it's okay. It is there on video, so I hope you can check it out. So I've got the 5 elements. I got 6. So what do I want? I want a wall. So I can only choose one kind of wall. Yeah, that was the whole idea. It was a surprise. You got it. You'll see. We had a lot of fun with it. Okay, so I got my chair and my lighting over here. No problem, Holly. Thanks. I appreciate it. Oh, cool. That worked out. Dwarf. It actually wasn't planned that way. It just kind of worked out that way. Actually, and also you were there in front of it for a couple of them and just didn't notice. Okay, so I can use that twice. Yeah, you were there for a couple of them. Ooh, nice. I hope that I can get Riley on my survival playthrough. I'm super psyched about trying that. She dies for me on almost every playthrough, and I don't know why. Or disappears, you know. But I've found her dead in front of the meat packing place. Okay. So I have 2 of my own design elements here. So what do I want to use again? So I can repeat that structure. Okay, cool. Yeah, I am repeating this one wall piece. So all right, that's good to know, Anzo. I can't overlap the truck here. Of course, I want that lined up, and it's just going to be a pain in my butt, isn't it? Oh, that's cool. Because she's might be the best of those, you know, level 4 custom traders. Hmm. I'm going to have to play around with that. I might be interested in that mod on Lindsay and I's playthrough for sure. So I found out that both times the survival stream froze, it was at Grey Garden on the overpass. That may be just correlation, but it's a pretty coincidental one. Supervisor Green. Yeah. Don't make me bust out a different piece. There. So just to update everybody, what I'm doing right here is I'm doing Cappy's 10 item challenge. So I've linked it there above if anybody wants to do one on their own. You have to include 5 items that he says, and then you can choose 5 items. You have to use 10. You can't use more than 10. He can elaborate, but I'm going to use 10. So I've got a bed, a seat, storage, and I'm using this as my lighting option, and a turret. And then for my 5 elements of my own, I've got the raider tent and these wooden pieces. I have 3 more to choose from. So and I chose these seats because I thought they might look like they came from a truck, vaguely. Right? Right, dwarf. Yep. Okay, so we have our seat. And honestly, from one of my items, I might actually use the raider pole. I'm going to use fireworks here. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Old school, like, bench seats from the back of a van. What? Remember vans, everybody? I mean, and we will come back to our hubris sign as well. When I was a kid, we always had a van. I drove one when I was like 17. It was a GMC. Oh, Tango, we're definitely going to need that for sure. That's awesome. Yep. Yeah, we should be able to get to junk collecting today. I want to do Cappy's challenge. I want to finish the hubris sign, and then it's junk time.
It's dangerous,
Okay, cool. Now, right? That's good advice. try to get that one back there. I'm trying not to have to build a lot more here. So after the Uber sign and this, oh, I know, vans were awesome. Yeah, we had like the bed and table combo in the back, and it was great. Oh, I can't overlap with that truck there. Oh boy. There should be like a, you know how like the companions, of course y'all know, but like so and so doesn't like this. So right now the visitor center is saying the visitor center doesn't like this. I just don't want to actually hit the truck, you know. All right. Yeah, Casey, I was actually. The song list is in the description. It'll say which ones were me. And some of them were my old bands too, and you can hear me on those. Hey, Art, what's up? Yeah, we do need Tango's Super Junk List. I think that those are published somewhere. Am I right about that? Lancer knows them very well too. So those are the guys I go to when I need to know that stuff. Well, duh, Casey. You don't need to tell me that. Uh, Let me tell you the difference between Lindsay and I. Uh, I'm just some guy who sang in punk rock and hardcore bands, you know, passively when I could manage, and she's actually trained, so like that's not even fair. Her whole family like gets together sometimes and like sings together, and I'm just like, I'm gonna go for a walk. This is too much, too good. I don't actually do that, but I definitely don't join in because I don't want to fucking embarrass myself. Sorry. But they're pretty amazing. Yeah, no shame there. No shame. I think I've managed to record a few things I like, but you know, no special talent. My talents lie elsewhere. I just enjoy it. No problem, Casey. But no joke. I think that that's a true statement. It doesn't make me feel bad at all. It's all good. She's amazing at singing. Ooh, Chevy Astros were awesome, dude. I was totally about the Astro. Right, dwarf listeners. Yeah, Holly, when I used to drink, that is indeed what I would do. No, actually, Lindsay is from Texas. She was born in Mississippi and raised in Texas. And the analogous states for me in that story are Ohio and Florida. So, Lindsay and I met on an airplane many years ago to Amsterdam and hit it off as friends, and we stayed friends for a long time and eventually became more. But that was a while later. Dwarf, you're right about that. You should still sing if you're not good at it. I am a firm believer in that. Absolutely firm believer. Oh, right on. Yeah. I had friends in Western Kentucky in the Cincinnati area. Okay, so I have some room here for some more design elements, and I can totally use these barrels over again. And then I have to think about what I want to do for the other stuff. And I got to get the turret in there too, so... I got to make it more of an element than just plopping it down. Hold on. Yeah, super cool. Yeah, when Lindsay gets on the phone with her mom, you'll hear some like bizarre combination of Texas and Mississippi. My accent can, such that I have, can properly be called rural Ohio or Ohio, as they say. And it will come out stronger if you hear me talking to family. Okay, I like where this is going for my challenge. Well, Phoenix would probably cancel a lot of that out. I mean, you might get the Western people in Phoenix, but you also get kind of that metropolitan people come from everywhere kind of vibe. And then, of course, Spanish speakers. All right, so I have some more design elements here to play with. And I think I know what I want. May seem like a waste of a choice, but no. I want a raider pole. Just a straight up raider pole. Because I think aesthetically, it'll really tie the room together. Spanish and Soco. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I think y'all is such a really wonderfully useful, because English really lacks a proper second person plural, and y'all really fills that gap. I think it's just brilliant. I adapted it when I moved south, for the most part. I mean, I spent a lot of my life in the south after I grew up, after my childhood years. Florida, Georgia, Louisiana. You all, that takes way too long. No, I think y'all is one of the best phrases in English. It's so versatile. Use. Hey, Schmungus, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Use. Yeah, I can hear it.
Why all this lunatics? Where's the off switch?
Robot tried to be humans. Stupid robots.
You lot.
Institute fighters.
Yeah, y'all is just. I really like it as a phrase. That would be something of a cliche, wouldn't it? Kind of like anything from Crocodile Dundee for Australia. So we got New Zealand and Australia in chat right now.
Robot tried to be human.
So it's a lot earlier for you guys. For y'all. You guys is acceptable too, but I think that's kind of like a very California thing, right? Or dude, you guys, calling everybody guys and dude. All right. So I used one of my other design elements for Cappy's challenge here. So I have 1, 2, 3. I got 2 more, and I want to use. Tango, you're so right. Most Americans secretly wish that they could pull off English and Irish slang. Because, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and lie and say it's not awesome. Because it is. I mean, especially after watching, like, Peaky Blinders, you know, Lindsay and I are walking around the house. And she can do awesome accents. I, my friends, cannot. Hey, Electron, what's up? You know, I accidentally used 2 design elements there because the post and the fence. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I used them all. That's all right because we can get some junk. So clutter doesn't count, right, Cappy? Like, it's okay to use clutter. That doesn't count as your stuff. Okay, so I can plop down clutter. Okay. Because I want to get that car seat Tango was talking about. Because I'm done. I got all my design elements in place. I mean, selected rather. I'm not done placing them. Yeah, I've lived in 5 U.S. states. Yeah, Dwarf, I actually pasted it up above. It may have disappeared. I think I still have it on paste. Hold on. All right. I still had it on my clipboard. Oh, yeah. Vault 88 is nuts. It is a crazy settlement limit. You can't even use it all. You can't realistically use all of Vault 88. I mean, unless you have a really powerful computer. I just have one that's... My computer's better than a current gen console, which is pretty good. But only by a little bit, probably. Oh, thanks, Cappy. I've been playing around with this idea of late. If you've seen the survival stuff I was building, I was playing around with this at Starlight last time. Thanks, Tango. Appreciate that. I was going to be done with Visitor Center today, but then I got... I really wanted to do this. The idea just popped in, and I knew it, that I was going to do it. So it's like, why fight it, you know? This is not part... The bales are not part of the build. I'm just using them strategically. That's right. Sounds like a folk band or something. They're just a little bit off. We can we could post these in the Discord and on the Discord server if you want. Okay, the center doesn't like it. Good to know. Yeah, Electron, we turned this whole thing into kind of like a flea market. So I'll show you a little bit of it. We'll walk up and get some fireworks going. So we have the idea, the lore behind this build is that people came from the Commonwealth to establish commerce here in Maine and Far Harbor. And so they're kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? So we have the Institute set up, free testing, wink wink. The Atom Cats moved in to do, you know, their thing, alcohol and power armor. And then Kate started illegal/legal gambling. Strong set up a milk booth. Longfellow started a tour service that is not especially friendly to customers. We're working... Oh, the Children of Adam are trying to get people to join their religion. We're working on a Hubris comic stand that is not quite finished yet. That was the last thing And then in here, we have the Minutemen stall. And this is kind of supposed to have a lodge kind of a feel. The fireplace. Here's the gift center. It doesn't have any stuff in it yet. This is the Malacca Cafe.
Old Longfellow. Bah, he is a small child.
And upstairs are just some hotel rooms, you know, for people to sleep in.
We're in some real trouble here. I hope you can help.
Damn fog's got in my lungs again.
There's the granny bed, which is my favorite bed. And then we have a storage room, another room to sleep in. We have the Vim Cafe. I should put some tables down. And over here we have security.
You can pull some good salvage off
The
the
security
bodies.
room.
Stomach looking at it.
And then up there, we have a tower. So it does have elevators, but well, we'll come down on, or no, let's take the stairs. We're going to go all the way up.
Downright disturbing. No other way to say it.
Oh no, looks like a settler might be in our way. We can call the elevator.
I don't know what would
Well, at least they're using the stairs, right? And here we are. Right, free synth testing, wink wink. Yeah, it would, Tango. I was catching up on the chat, sorry. So there's Far Harbor and Longfellow. We got our view up here. Hey, thanks, Electron. Appreciate it. All right, so we're going to take the stairs back down.
My kids ain't gonna believe the stories about you.
Well, the settlers are using the pathing, which is good, so...
Just once, let me find a pair of socks that don't have holes in them.
All right, so that's the visitor center. Kind of supposed to have like a flea market kind of. Hey, thanks, JFK. Thanks, Cappy. Yeah, they did an amazing job with Far Harbor. It's just a massively awesome DLC. I mean, it's almost good enough for a standalone game. We're just gonna put that. All right. Probably get a candle on that table. All right. Forgot this was a cafe. Had to have at least one place to sit. All right. Let's make it morning. So, oh, thanks, Schmungus. I just saw your comment. I was trying to keep up. After this, we are headed to Nuka Red Rocket. That is the next build location. Let's get rid of this fog. So that is the tower from the bottom. And it does have elevators, but I wanted the guards to be able to get up and down. So there we go. They should be able to, people should be able to see that from miles around. And oh, we got to finish the little tent area for the challenge.
I never should have gotten my hopes up.
All right, I'm liking it. And, you know, my fireworks lasted about 13 seconds. Okay, I can use another one of those because I repeat, so I can repeat that piece. Yeah, he is outrageous. I'm going to stack a couple of these. Let's put that over here to put a turret on it. Nope. Oh, I should have put that turret on top of it. Oh well. Wait, will they let me place these? No. I could probably rug drop it though. That'd be easier. Shouldn't have put my hay bales away so quickly. Well, that isn't what I wanted. Why is it staying in the air? That is bizarre. Oh, well, I guess I'll just use the pillar. Well, that's definitely not what I wanted. Mm-hmm. I think we'll put up another fence layer and then call it a build. Yeah, Nuka World's awesome. Definitely thought it was great. All right, I think that is my 10 item build challenge for Cappy. Let's do a bit of neon. See you, Schmuggus. Thanks for hanging out. Hey, Duz, I gotcha. We're gonna do it right here. Here we go. Select a pillar of your choice. It can be this one, or this one. And I like to keep all three of them around because I use them for different things and I think they're all useful. So we have 3 different shiller types. Then we go to our shelves, and you can use any of the metal or wooden shelves there. And you just kind of like find the sweet spot here. And then you can move them up and down as necessary. It's a little finicky, but there we go. And then you don't have to group select them. You can just use normal A and then the shelf stays on it. And then you can hold down A to group select other things with it. And it's a really powerful tool. So I hope that explained it. Sorry, I almost missed that in the chat. Haha, no problem. I'm happy to hear it. That's very cool. Oops. I've been playing the game since 2015 too, and I learned all of this stuff in the last year and a half, roughly. Hey, Wilma. What's up? Oh. I added the neon. And I forgot that that would count as 11, so you'll have to excuse me on that. Okay. That was our challenge response. We used bed, seat, lighting, storage, turret, and then I got to choose 5-ish things of my own. But like I chose this wall, the wire fence post, the nuka pole as my person, and the tent. Yeah, so the tent, the pole, the wire fence post, the wire fence, and there we go. Yeah, editing is a chore, I think. Okay, now we can finish the Hubris Comics stand. Yes, Wilma, it is Cappy, and the link is above if you scroll up a little bit. He put it on his community page, so the link is up there if you'd like to give it a shot yourself. Yep. Enjoy. All right. Now let's finish our sign for Hubris Comics. And then go get some junk. So I was thinking here, I wanted to change all these to the light yellow. See you, KC. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. My bread is done. Who would like homemade bread?
saying to myself I should settle down someday. Think I missed
Strong hope we find milk of human kindness soon. So much walking. Want to do more fighting. Why fight false men? Can't eat them. Why fight false men? Can't eat them.
All right, I think the lighter yellow looks will work better.
Whiskey's running low. Better find some more, and soon.
Make it red. Well, I think the yellow will stand out better. But we do have red on the bottom.
Strong want to smash something. Fist was weak leader. Strong glad to be rid
That is a decent rationale if I've heard one. Mud shrews sounds good to me.
Sure you want to be out and about in the dark, Captain?
What did everybody else pick?
someday. Super mutants kill everything. Humans all look funny. Strong hope we find milk of human kindness soon.
Black.
So much walking. Want to do more fighting.
Robots looking like people. That don't
I'm gonna have to add some more, but
Not many super mutants.
4-leaf clover. Yeah, I think so too, Barry. Well, we're keeping the original. We were trying to keep it with the original Hubris Comics color. Red's cool.
Strong will destroy you.
The text prompt. Yeah, I'm constantly having to like when I'm wanting to take screenshots and stuff, I always have to like run out of the settlement to get rid of it.
World is bigger than strong knew.
Sure you want to be out and about in the dark, Captain?
Strong getting hungry. Want someone to eat. Super mutant smash all false men.
Making a machine that looks like a man. If that ain't
Strong
madness,
getting
I don't know what is.
Want someone to eat. So much walk.
30 is little to me.
To do more fighting.
I'm 52.
Institute fighters. Strong will destroy you. Robot tried to be human. Stupid robot.
Robots looking like people.
Lindsay's kids are 27 and 26.
Fist was weak leader. Strong glad to be rid of him. So many humans. Not many super.
Hubris. Well, technically it does.
Someday, super mutants kill everything. Strong hope we find milk of human kindness soon.
Got a chill in my bones that won't come out. Too many nights out
Humans all
sleeping
look
in the
funny.
fog.
False men should fear strong. Why fight
Let's see if I can't get some in the middle.
Sure you want to be out and about in the dark, Captain?
I will do my best, that's for sure. I'm sorry to hear that about your dad.
World is bigger than strong new. Strong hope we find
Life-size chessboard.
soon.
That's pretty cool.
Good salvage off these bottles. Stomach looking at.
Super mutants smash all balls, man.
Yeah.
So much walking. Want to do more fighting. Strong getting hungry. Want someone to eat. Humans all look funny.
I ain't fond of fighting any kind of robot. But that goes double for sense.
Robot try to be humans. Stupid robots.
Yeah, Wilma, you're the same age as Lindsay's oldest daughter. Which is a pretty healthy age. She's actually just starting to get stuff figured out. Um, I didn't have much figured out at 27, I'll tell you that.
Stupid robots.
All right. No problem.
Why fight all?
Lindsay has kids.
All balls, man. Institute
30, 30.
fighter. Strong will destroy you. World is bigger than strong new. False men should fear strong. Super mutants smash all false men.
I thought my 30s were a lot better than my 20s.
Many super mutants.
I will say that. And my 40s were a lot better than my 30s. And my 50s are pretty great.
Why fight false men?
With a ghost punch at my head and my feet.
Fist was weak leader. Strong blood.
What happened, Awesome?
Robot try to be humans. Stupid robots. Strong want to smash something.
Making a machine that looks like a man.
Oh no. Forgive me for laughing.
Someday, super mutants kill everything. World is bigger than strong new. Institute fighters. Strong will destroy you.
Sure you want to be out and about in the dark, Captain?
False men should fear strong.
I have a pretty high tolerance for spiciness. And they say there's a correlation for alcohol tolerance and spice tolerance. And I most definitely have alcohol tolerance, or I did I don't know how it would be now. I used to drink like straight 151 in Everclear. Oh man, I'm making myself sick. Well, we need to add, you know, some drama for effect. Spiced rum, definitely Tango. Yes. I did indeed like it myself, and when I say like it, I mean I loved it.
Whiskey's running low. Better find some more, and soon.
I know, Halia. I know. It was bad. My answer, I was really bad. My answer, people like, wait, you're drinking? And I'm like, I'm awake. Yep.
Damn. Can't remember if I had my bath this week or not.
Yeah, I had a never again moment with tequila myself. I had a long list of those never agains. Thanks, Barry. What do you think? Should I put another layer on top of red? Nah, it's good like that.
Saying to myself, I should settle down someday.
Let's delete all this stuff and take a look at our comic book stall. Some other raider polls, I think, though, would do it. Would help here.
hope we can count on the Minutemen to help us.
Oh yeah, the Nuka whirlpools. They might not be tall enough, but they would look cooler. I'm a big fan of those Nuka whirlpools. Those things are very versatile. Oh, gotta do. Wait a second. Hey, thanks everybody out there for watching tonight, and for those of you who have given the stream a thumbs up, I appreciate that.
I hate to
I also appreciate everybody who made the premiere today. Very cool. Yeah, we could do that. That's a good idea. Let's do exactly that. The ground here is a little bit weird. All right. Get a couple of I don't no, Adam didn't show up in Raider poll. I have it here actually. Who won the Raider tournament? Let me look. That one was Tango's idea, by the way. Where is it? Okay, all the way down here. The Gunners won the final Raider tournament, beating out the Triggermen. The pack have the coolest stuff. I love the pack armor. That stuff is badass. It looks so cool. Oh, awesome. That's a great idea. I have them kind of like scattered in one document. That's a fantastic idea though. Yep. I think the trappers are pretty cool. They have awesome armor too. They look really cool. Although some of them wear some weird stuff, the trapper armor is really, really good. Okay. Let's take a look at Uber's comics, see if it needs anything else. I can assign the...
Since a downright disturbing. No other way to say it.
settler here. Yeah, Rust Devils would be pretty cool. I think a cool place for that would be the Mechanist lair, right? They took it over.
I ain't fond of fighting any kind of robot, but that goes double for Citizen.
Strong getting hungry. Want someone to eat.
Yeah, that would be very cool. Okay, what was I gonna do? Okay. Yeah, yeah.
So many humans. Not many super mutants.
Hmm. There. All right.
Super mutants kill everything. Humans all look funny.
Oh, hey, Media Man, how you doing? Chat's getting a little fast. I almost missed it.
Strong hope we find milk of human kindness soon.
Just once, let me find a pair of socks that don't have
Why
holes.
fight Paul's men? Can't eat them. Strong want to smash something. Why fight Paul's men? Can't eat them. Robot tried to be human.
Hey, dudes. No, I'm not a raider.
Damn fog's got in my lungs again.
I usually align with the railroad, though on my current survival playthrough on the stream, I'm doing Brotherhood as my alignment.
Institute fighters. Strong will destroy you.
Robots looking like people. That don't sit right
Super
with me.
mutants smash all Paul's men.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah, that's exactly right, Barry. I always say median age of chat is probably around 45.
So much walking. Want to do more fighting.
Scents are downright disturbing. No other way to say it.
Strong getting hungry. Want someone to eat. Paul's men.
Not leaving dead people everywhere is a good bonus.
Robot tried to be human. Stupid robots.
You can pull some good salvage off these bots if you can stomach looking at them.
Getting hungry.
Right. You mean if there's a Fallout 5. Witcher 3 is a great game, though.
World is bigger than strong.
No doubt.
Institute fighters. Strong will destroy you.
Making a machine that looks like a man. If that ain't madness, I don't know.
Fist was weak leader. Strong glad to be rid of him. Humans all look funny.
Thanks, Holly. I appreciate it. Have a great night.
Someday, super mutants kill everything. Why fight Paul's men? Can't eat them.
Scents are downright disturbing. No other way to say it.
Institute fighters. Strong will destroy you. Someday, super mutants kill everything.
What's up, Panda? How you doing?
You can pull some good salvage off these.
Wilma, where were you streaming? On Twitch? Yeah, I can't. If I were to do every tiny little
Robots
detail,
people.
it would be an hour long, and I don't really want that. I just want to capture the idea of it, I guess.
So much walking. Want to do more fighting.
Got a chill in my
Well, if you go on Twitch,
too many nights out sleeping.
before you go on, if you want, you can let us all know in the
Strong hope we find
Discord.
human kindness soon.
If anybody's on Xbox, I'm sure that they'll pop on.
Should fear strong.
Or have a Twitch account, you know.
Super mutants smash all Paul's men.
good to hear. Yeah, right on. All right. Got that cleaned up. Now let's assign the settler.
Let me find a pair of socks that don't have holes.
Fist was weak, leader. Strong glad to be rid of him. Strong getting hungry. Want someone to eat.
Wow, tornado.
Bigger than strong Lou.
I just need to trade gear with you.
Haha, that's good, dudes. On this playthrough right here, I haven't even finished the main quest. I tried to keep everybody neutral. Although the Brotherhood did go hostile for whatever reason. Yeah, this is where I keep the settlers while I'm building, and then as I need them, I assign them one at a time. So we are at that time.
Children of Adam better keep their word.
Even had a Hubris Comics shirt
Children of Adam are dangerous. Don't trust them.
stored away for just this occasion. All right, we have our comic stand here. Thanks, Art. It's pretty much done now, the whole build. It's time to collect junk after I clean up down at the entrance. Gonna place all these turrets. What's up, Dave? How you doing? Hey, I appreciate it, man. All right, I think we're done building here. It's time for some junk. Yeah, yeah. Well, I hope it's a smooth night at work at any rate. Yeah, Mud Shrews, if you do get Discord, hop on over. I've got a server up that the fine people there have made really cool. I'll leave these out just in case, but we can get any junk that is nearby Far Harbor. All right, dudes, see you next time. Have a great night. I feel you, Dave. Yeah, it gets tough. And some of you put out a lot more than I do. It's crazy. Well, I mean, as far as long form videos is all I meant. Obviously, I put out a lot of other stuff. Yeah, yeah, the Discord invite is on my front page if you want to hop on over there. We talk about a lot of other stuff like hobbies and music and whatever you want, really. Oh, cool, yeah. I figured I might as well get these cones. They always add some nice orange color. Let's see. Let me look at that. Road to Longfellow's, car seat on your right behind a wall. All right. Hey, it disappeared. Weird. It's a perk. When an enemy dies, they drop a bunch of caps, and they're cool as props if you want to pick them up one at a time. Made it rain. Yeah, Rain King. Who was it that started X-Files recently? Somebody in chat said that. Alright, we got those cones. Oh, there's another. Might as well get them all. Okay, cool. I think this is the last of the cones. At least down that way. Behind or near the white car? You said on the right? This would be the left. So the other right. Aha! Score. Now, I like to sit these like that so that that yellow shows. Of course, I could flip it like this and then that yellow shows. Well, it worked. Awesome. I think that perk is called Fortune Finder. Hotel is great for junk. Which would be what exactly? The cliff's edge? Okay. Okay. The cones are worth it. Okay. So if I just angle this way to my right, I'm just going to, I wish I could take this. All right, let's take a cone just to, so I can test the route. Yeah, much better. I never put that together, Dave Dale. Huh. Mud shrews, those are all pretty tight. I love Echo Lake. It's one of my favorites. Murkwater is a great settlement.
If the fog doesn't get us, the storms will.
A cone could be a great hat. You could be a cone head, which is a pretty funny movie. Oh, that's pretty tight. Conehead soundtrack. Wonderful. Luxury home. interesting place to put it. Though I put my luxury hotel on Longfellow, so I'm one to talk. That's great. I have a car with a tape player, actually, several of them sitting outside. I'm actually a classic car enthusiast and have restored a bunch. And so, me being me, I like 80s, right? So I have a, ooh, Datsun, nice. Outside we have an 83 Honda, an 87 Porsche, an 81 Porsche, an 88 BMW, and an 81 and 76 BMW, which are in pieces and are going to be combined into one car. And we also have my Jeep and the electric Chevy Bolt that we all drive for, we both drive for commuting and stuff like that. Errands. '83 280, huh? Now that's a cool car.
Why fight false men? Can't eat them. Strong.
No, I don't have an 8-track in any of them, unfortunately. That would be cool, but no. Oh man, yeah, 3-speed automatic. Well, if it's gonna be auto, the 928 we have out there is a 3-speed
Hey.
auto. However, that car's not actually slow.
Over here. Hold position.
Someday, super mutants kill everything.
We heading out?
Got a dangerous look about you. Hope you ain't here for me.
Yeah. Yep, I like the 80s stuff. That's when I was a kid. Most of it. I was born in the 70s and I was a little kid. And then did most of my growing up in the 80s, and I graduated high school in the 90s. So yeah, you should make another ghoul settlement then. Yeah, I mean, there's give and take. A lot of times in the 80s, I was just bored out of my mind. Watching the same 5 movies on VHS. That's why I can recite Ghostbusters and Holy Grail from the beginning, right? And some other ones. Oh, yes. Let's take that. Simpler times, definitely. We wouldn't be on here chatting together, that's for sure. I do kind of believe we've all managed to live to the very end of the very good times. I think it's kind of downhill from here. It doesn't mean it can't be good, but I don't think we're on an uphill trajectory. But we can all still be happy within that framework. Well, Derek here, Media Man, sells a lot of it if you want to check his stuff out.
Sure you want to be out and about in the dark, Captain?
I used to spend so much time at the CD store or cassettes or whatever. So much time. It was like the day, man. That's what we were doing that day. We're going to the CD store. And I got to make a huge important decision because I only have like $40, and that means I can only buy 2 CDs because those things were expensive.
Every day.
I had more bath this week,
I don't have time.
CD warehouse. I like to go to the ones that had the used music. I've always been a cheap ass. I don't want to buy anything new if I don't have to. Art, that's right. Columbia House for the win. I still have a whole case of cassette tapes that my brother sent me and I sent him in the mail when we were younger. All right. Taking that back. And that. Ooh, that's going back. So I've been thinking a lot about Red Rocket. I want to have neighborhoods of like gangs and stuff. If I can figure out a way to build an elevated robot racetrack, I will do that. And then have stuff under it. Concessions and stuff like that, you know. Oh, where should I put this? Probably in the gift shop.
Just lay me down and I need a peek with a gov punch at my head and my feet.
That's a pretty picture. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick break. I will be back in a few minutes.
Sure you want to be out and about in the dark, Captain? There's no nay, never. No nay, never, no more. My plans all over, no, never, no more. Whiskey's running low. Better find some more, and soon. Damn fog's got in my lungs again. Got a chill in my bones that won't come out. Too many nights out sleeping in the fog. Keep saying to myself I should settle down someday. Think I missed the boat on that one. I ain't fond of fighting any kind of foe, but that goes double for sense. Making a machine that looks like a man. If that ain't madness, I don't know what is.
Hey, have a great night, Wilma. Thanks for coming to the Vault 88 premiere today, and everybody else who made it. I really appreciate that. Also, thanks everybody who gave the stream a thumbs up and the Vault 88 video. And also for everybody who's subscribed to the channel today. Ha! Dave 1973 here. I didn't get my first PC till I was in my 20s. Well, one that would go on the internet. I had like Commodore 64 and all that kind of stuff as a kid.
Bring it on. I can take it.
I didn't have AOL, but I did have dial-up. And then DSL, which was just garbage. I did tech support, internet tech support for a local dial-up networking company in DeLand, Florida. And people would call up all the time and they'd say like, my AOL doesn't work. And I'm like, so I don't care. Call them. Yeah, they were. They really were everywhere. That's probably why we all have microplastics in our blood or AOL CDs. I had all those consoles, mud shrews for sure. Where are they now? I don't know. I had the early Atari consoles. I had Intellivision, the aforementioned Commodore 64. Yeah, definitely Atari.
I never met someone that did the captain's dance before. In the deep fog. There are things out there.
Ain't looking for trouble, I hope.
I still have in the house right now N64 and a Super Nintendo, a PS2, a bunch of Xboxes, PS5. Some of my stuff is still at my mom's house, which is way far away from here. Yes. Turning over the game cassette on Commodore 64. Red dot shooting a white dot. And I played it. Why? I don't know. See you, Dave. Have a good night.
Children of Adam can have their peace. Not on my land.
Got work to do. Can't talk now.
I knew it would end this way.
I don't know what we're gonna do.
Hey,
Pre-combines.
That's it.
I mean, seems like it might be effective. Yeah, Borderlands for sure. Definitely Borderlands. I don't think there's much else in here. He was dancing for me. Cue up the ABBA. We had a dancing queen. Oh yeah. Score. Did I? Let's see. I want to throw it out the window, but I don't know which way that would be. Hop on down. There we go. This gun is called the splatter cannon. I'm pretty sure it's a Nuka World gun. It takes the 7.62 ammo that you can only get from Nuka World.
What's up?
I have the problem solver as well, yeah. Yep, that's a cool one. No, the settlers won't take the magazines. Female characters. Are you talking about Mackenzie? Is that her name? Yeah, Rowdy's cool. Well, I only saw the one cardboard box. Yeah, I went through the whole thing, so it's all right. We can look some other places. Yeah, that'd be a good place to look. Yeah, it would be a cool poll, for sure. Yep, we can definitely do that. All right. Friggin' score another seat.
Sweet.
Cool. Yeah, get those. Two barrels, all right. Some tires. There's those barriers. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, we'll definitely go up there. I want to get this other barrel. And then those road barriers. If I can find them again. Come back. Right? Yeah, I think it did, but it'll go away, won't it? Yeah, it does look cool. Don't hit the synth. We did it. Let's get those barricades.
Just so hungry all the time.
Yeah, right. Like these people have such a limited caloric intake. Symphony for the devil. Oh boy. Hey, there's the tower. Some of it is loading.
Never look a trapper in the eyes. There. Something else.
Symphony of destruction. Let's see here, where there's just the two, or can we go up the other road? Check that out. All right.
Robots looking like people. That don't sit right with me. What in the holy eldritch horror is that? Right?
It's the fog. Always playing tricks.
Cool. Mutated Fern is a good score.
Got it. Sweet.
All right. This has gone back. All right.
Is that a Pip Boy? Heard about those.
Synths are downright disturbing. No other way to say it.
Yeah?
Sprung want to smash something.
I ain't fond of fighting any kind of robot. That goes
Next person that asked me to shag is getting a well-placed kick. If you get what I mean.
My favorite kind of fish. Poop fish. That's pretty awesome. We'll have to display that in the restaurant. All right, let's see.
no. It's okay.
All right, let's go drop some stuff for a little bit. The Vim truck? You mean towards Dalton Farm or away from Dalton Farm? Okay. I thought that I found all those houses. Wasn't I just here? Yeah, I was just here. I'm gonna have to restart this game tonight. It's getting a little blurry. Some of the things aren't loading. All right, everybody. Thank you again if you are watching and if you've given the stream a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And thanks again to everybody that made it to the Vault 88 video, which is linked above if you weren't able to make it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I checked those out. I had the weird, like, invisible door. I need to restart the game. Yeah, I definitely wanted to sit at the picnic table. That's exactly what I wanted. Says nobody in Fallout. All right, we'll check some other places next time. I'll drop some stuff for now.
You can pull some good salvage off these bots if you can stomach the look of it.
Especially this mini carrot. Oh, cool. Yeah. Good one.
Everyone moaning about the fall.
children of Adam.
Where did they... Oh. It did not drop a mini carrot. Is that something you had to carry back? Oh. Wait.
We're in some
Oh, there we go.
hope you can help.
Ah.
With ordnance like that, no wonder you wiped out those crabs.
Well.
Yes, yes, I am doing well. Goodbye, goodbye.
Might as well get a head start on some of the decorating.
I hope you're here to help. You're from the Commonwealth, right?
Yep, we are in the home stretch of the stream tonight. Thanks, Awesome. We did a little bit of everything.
I'll be damned if I give up on taking back my land.
I actually really enjoyed the survival stream last night, just doing
I think this place
settlement
children of
maintenance.
Adam. Any
It
chance?
was fun. Yeah, those bottles are hard to get up there, aren't they? They don't like to place very well.
I don't know what we're going to do.
I think maybe we can have a snack display right there. So I just realized there's no doctor here. No medic. Oh well, they'll sell drugs in the gift shop. Thanks, Art. Any good cook in the wasteland has to have some canned dog food.
Nobody has enough to eat. Can't you do something to help? We're here to help.
I think it was. I don't think it's different than the other gnomes.
Whatever.
Mainlander
You must be a little
synchronization.
bit behind.
We'll see.
That for me was about 20 minutes ago. I think. Maybe not that long. But it doesn't matter where we are, you know. Not too much.
Hard times. You should know people have been complaining a bit about the bed situation. Whoa, now that's some firepower there. I hope we can count on the Minutemen to help us. What the hell is a synth anyway, huh?
I know another corn flew off and somewhere around here. I guess there's just gonna be dirty corn floating around.
I hate to complain, but Food's a bit short lately.
Oh well, good enough. That's enough corn.
We're in some real trouble here. Hope you can help.
Corn and potatoes.
I don't know.
Weird. Oh, I see. Well, we'll just do it this way.
People are having to sleep in shifts. It's making everyone a bit cranky.
What's up, Detour? So what is today? Thursday. So we have tomorrow, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, we'll be in Nuka by, jeez, yeah, we're decorating. We brought some junk back.
In my day,
We'll get some more junk too. But I'm just
times a year. So don't get no
Humans are looking
yeah, gonna do a little bit of this for to end the night, and then we'll look for some more good junk. Yeah, we got, you know, the cones, and we brought a couple boxes and bins back. Some barricades, some chairs, and then I finished up Cappy's build challenge, and I'll get him some screenshots for his community feed um, or even a short video. Yeah, just some junk. Got some barrels, you know, that kind of stuff.
You can pull some good salvage off these bots if you can stomach looking at them.
July. Yeah, easily by July.
If you work, you eat. It's as simple as that.
Not this one will not be like Vault 88. So, I mean, it's a deep settlement. Probably along the lines of Murkwater. Maybe June. I mean, I wouldn't get ahead of yourself. I think that's just a little nuts. That's a little quick. That's rushing things.
I hope you're here to help.
You got to take your time with these things. It's the very important things in life. I might put some more shelves up too.
Lost my home when the fog moved.
I really want to capture, you know, a realistic feel. We'll do a shelf run. Well, you know, people will call me lazy. Can't have that.
I don't know what we're going to do.
Yep, drop stuff and at least get some of this out of the way. And then Lindsay shows up, and then you know what that time is. Time to biff the bag. I saw that short, yeah. The money stacking. Well, I don't know what that means.
Don't sit right.
Snoo snoo. Death to snoo snoo.
Just so
That was Futurama. Biff Tannen, there you go. Now Biff, don't con me.
Well, that's a damn waste. Sure you want to be out and about in the dark, Captain?
Yeah. Give me a milk. Chocolate.
Sure you want to be out and about in the dark, Captain?
Dork's wearing a life preserver, thinks he's gonna drown.
It's downright disturbing. No other way to say it.
Calvin Klein, yeah.
take it one day at a time.
I have a Back to the Future Easter egg in my castle build.
Want to be out and about in the dark, Captain?
Things were a bit crowded. A few more beds would lift everyone's spirits. you're here to help.
Keep saying to myself I should settle down someday. Think I missed the boat on that one.
McFry. McFly.
I ain't
We're in
fond
some
of
real
fighting
trouble
anything.
here. Hope you can
That
help.
goes double for Simmons. Sure you want to be out and about in the dark, Captain? Damn fog's got in my lungs.
Well, we can't set precedents here. A bad one, I mean. Man, that Construction Pete skit with the bathroom, that cracked me up. I love the layering of the voices. Is good stuff.
You should know people have been complaining a bit about the bed situation.
I don't know what's more sore, my back or my feet.
Don't forget now, when you upload your new videos, you can post them in the on the Discord so that we all know, you know, that they're getting uploaded, because notifications, of course, on YouTube are notoriously unreliable. So feel free to post your builds there in the Discord server when you put them up. Or here on the stream, we can get a mod to post the link. I'm so tired of stacking money. You don't... yeah. Well... definitely haven't had that problem. Excuse me. Pardon me. Except for in Monopoly. Yeah, they did an awesome job with it. Awesome rocked it.
Hauling all that gear around is just gonna slow you
I
down.
don't know what we're gonna do.
Sure you want to be out and about in the dark, Captain?
You think the fog's bad during the day? Nighttime? Whew.
I've been working on the Red Rocket modded build, finishing that up and the little things. And I had grown used to turning off object physics for the
I hope we can count on the Minutemen to help.
junk items.
Kinda chill.
Yeah.
In my bones, it won't come out. Too many nights out sleeping in the fog. Sure you want to be out and about in the dark, Captain?
Zombieland is great. Got to do the double tap. And get your cardio.
Nobody has enough to eat. Can't you do something to help?
I forgot. We're not going to have Nuka-Cola here.
I hope you're here to help.
Get it out.
Just lay me down.
I need to look at chemistry.
Punch with my head in my
See if I can make some different Vims.
That's the worst.
False men should fear strong.
I never should have gotten my hopes up.
Wait a second. Where do you make the different Vims? Cooking station. Okay, thanks. Hey, Lindsay.
Strong hope we find milk of human kindness soon.
Well, I didn't make one.
It must be 30 years. Oh, since someone did the dance like you.
How is your night going? Oh, here we go. Oh, I don't have any aster. Well, that sucks.
Children of Adam are dangerous. Don't trust them.
Stripes are the worst. I never liked that.
You want to hand me some of that stuff you're lugging around?
Panda, when do we get another Reba?
Fog. It's dangerous, okay? We're in some real trouble here. Hope you can help.
It's a mystery about half the time. You did it, JFK. All right.
People are having to sleep in shifts. It's making everyone a bit cranky.
I'll be damned if I give up on taking back my land.
Heck, what the hell is a synth anyway? Eh.
The fog's poison.
Oh man, stupid sellers.
Yes.
I don't know what we're gonna do.
All right. Well, I am a little older now. I'm not as exciting as I used to be. There's some virtue to that, I gotta say. That's one way to put it. It's pretty funny.
Whoa. Now that's some firepower there. Never look a trapper in the eyes. They're something else. A lot of people only got the clothes on their back here. Bring it on, Island. I can take it.
All right, Detour. I'm sold. There's your star.
Must be 30 years. More, since someone did the dance like you. Hope you're here to help.
Yeah.
You're from the Commonwealth, right?
What is your project?
I hope we can count on the Minutemen to help us. You think this peace with the children of Adam has any chance?
Awesome. I got the big, another big Vim.
If the fog doesn't get us, the storms will.
You mean like having a
Send you to help
girlfriend?
us.
Oh gosh. All right. Hmm. Wait a second. One of those Vims was a large quantity.
We're in some real trouble here. I hope you can help.
Well, it's an American thing, so we'll forgive you for that.
Is that a Pip Boy? I've heard about those.
The Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts. All right, well, I would forgive you if you didn't. I mean, most Americans don't.
Cassie Dalton says she's the
This room's
oldest
not
on
gonna
the
stay.
island.
Nope, no way. Too many settlers come in here.
I will live forever.
Talked to Cassie Dalton. Shame what happened to her family.
Old Longfellow. Bah! He is a small child. Me.
Bye, Lindsay. Have a great
I
night.
hope you're here to help.
See you in the morning.
I never met someone who did the captain's dance before. I hate to complain, but food's a bit short lately. every day another harbor man leaves the island. Things were a bit crowded. A few more beds would lift everyone's spirits.
There should be chapter tags. You should be able to find it. I think something about people living in the tunnels. I don't remember what I named it. I'd have to look, but it is there. Something about settlers in the tunnels or something like that.
Lost my home when the fog rolled in.
All right, Art, take it easy. I am also about to sign off. I'm right behind you. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great night. I was just looking for a cup or something, or a pan. There. Oh. Well, I can't pick those up. Well, that's good. It was a lot of fun to put together. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for watching tonight. And thanks to those who gave a thumbs up to the stream and subscribed to the channel. And all of you who made the premiere as well today of Vault 88, which is linked above. I appreciate all of you and your time and support. Yeah, also the Discord. Join us on the Discord. You can post your own builds, and we talk about other things too, music and movies and food and whatnot. So You're very welcome, Detour. Appreciate it, everybody. Have an awesome night. Yes, sir. Very welcome, Panda.